Oh God, Addison's accused.
Oh!
Oh.
Oh!
Ooh! I'm telling you right now, he's guilty. All rise.
Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean by that?
What do you mean?
Today we are in the case
Guilty as
of
fuck.
Mr. Clausen being accused of getting a black girlfriend to say the N-word. All right. Prosecutor.
Your Honor, no,
Shh.
no.
Prosecutor, if you want to give your opening statement, you have.
So pretty much, lately, if you haven't heard, Addison got himself a girlfriend.
Mhm.
She's black.
Mhm.
And recently, he's been a bit more on the YN side,
Uh-huh.
just like our good buddy Mason.
Mhm.
Hey, whoa. He got himself a girlfriend just so he can say the N-word and become a true YN.
Mm-hmm. I gotcha. All right, Mr. Jeffrey Bob, your opening statement, sir.
So I believe that my client here, Mr. Addison, will be found guilty of all these charges merely due to the fact that he already had the past, and the getting the black girlfriend was simply not necessary to give him the ability to say it. Even the news is agreeing with me already. Public opinion is already on our side because I will prove in this court of law that he already had the right to say it, he already had the right to do it, and he did not need to get the girlfriend to do it.
All right.
I like this man over here.
Objection. This is news from Fox News, and they mostly spread propaganda. So.
But what if the people I'm with are based?
All right, Mr. Giovanni.
Fuck.
Can we please
Tell
me
that
what evidence do you have?
So, like, adding up to police, suspiciously ever since Addison got the girlfriend. What's it got? There's been a lot more police in his area. Objection, unrelated to the case. We're attempting to prove about Addison getting a black girlfriend to say the N-word, not the fact that the police are around because, well,
other reasons.
well, I mean, we all know, but
Sustained. How does that relate to Mr. Clausen having a black girlfriend?
pretty much, whenever he drives now, he gets pulled over like more often than usual. I can only suspect that because there's like a black lady right next to. Objection! His car is driven by gangbangers. It's a Mercedes C240. No one else other than gangbangers drives that car. It is always going to be pulled over, and it always was pulled over beforehand. The restaurant dispute we had over at the Popeyes the other day.
Because Popeyes goated. I love Popeyes. My favorite restaurant.
Popeyes is really Popeyes.
Yeah, so pretty much
order.
He was having a dispute with the cashier, and some words were dropped. I cannot personally repeat these words, but I'm sure someone would.
And was Addison the one that said these words?
Yeah, that's the only evidence I have at the moment. More will be brought up later.
All right. We will now move on to the defense, Mr. Jeffrey Bob.
I would
I paid you fucking good. You better do a good job, motherfucker.
You didn't pay me anything. I do this for the love of the game.
Definitely a free attorney. This was definitely if you can have an attorney or one will be provided for you case.
Oh,
exactly. But it was when Saul Goodman was still a public attorney. But anyways, so the prosecution is trying to say that my client here is accused of getting a black girlfriend to say the N-word. However, this invitation card, well, that dispels that. See, this invitation card is it's an invitation to go to a ceremony where he would be given the N-word pass because he is 1/10 African American.
And what was the date of this invitation, sir?
It was February 23rd.
Of this year or
yes, this year, Your Honor.
Last year?
This year.
This year, okay.
Sorry.
Okay, perfect. All right, just making sure I got the facts. Hang on. Actually, let me write this shit down. Got invitation. February 23rd. All right. That'll be important for later. All right. Your other
and so with that evidence, with this invitation to receive the N-word pass being 1/10 African American,
yes,
I believe first off that is pretty sorry, I'm just writing stuff down. That is a pretty strong case on its own to dispel this whole rumor because he already had the ability to say it. He's from Africa. Next, I would like to bring up his diary. I didn't tell my defendant about this. I did steal his diary, and shut up. And within his diary, he talks about attending this meeting and how he was given the ability to say the N-word whenever he wanted, thus dispelling the fact that he was getting a girlfriend simply to say the N-word. Now, we can dispute about whether it was right or not to do that. But this completely dispels the fact that he got a girlfriend for the sole purpose to say the N-word.
Objection. Who gave him the invitation?
It was the N-word Society of Eastern America.
See,
Do
what I
you have a
heard
witness that can? Do you have a witness that can attest to that?
Yes, I do. This next witness I'm going to bring up is actually fully white, but he does head the N-word Society of Eastern America. I would like to call to the stand the homeless man who heads the society. He's
Can you, Mr. Homeless Man, can you identify yourself for the court of law?
That shit over there.
Okay.
what he means to
got
say is his name is Jobadiah. Burger. May I
Let me down, Timmy.
I don't know what kind of communication that was. I don't know.
we're on the same wavelength. It's okay.
Those.
All right.
But may I
Breaking
begin
news!
to question the witness, Your Honor?
Breaking news. Certified. Why is your neck so skinny?
That's actually a real photo of fucking Addison.
May I?
Yes, you may ask your questions.
Okay.
Crazy man.
Now, Mr. Jobadiah, you do head up the N-word Society of Eastern
Yeah,
America. Is that correct?
let's say give me a cheeseburger, and I'll drip down the say N word.
Interesting. He said he does head up the N-word Society of Eastern America, and
Yeah,
he
they say that.
often allows catering of events with cheeseburgers, which he's very fond of.
No,
Your Honor,
they give me a cheeseburger if I go there.
Objection. He clearly is not in the right state of mind to be a witness right now.
I'm in right there, mind. Tell you what.
Rebuttal: the state of mind does not matter. The only fact is that he confirmed that Addison.
Wait. I'll tell you now. I'm saying mine. Yeah. I'll tell you
Yes,
what.
sir.
Mr. Jobadiah, I'm gonna keep this short. You got a lot of time. I know your studies.
I got no
with the,
time. I got no time.
I'm sorry, I meant you have no time. I know your work with the N-word Society of Eastern America is very important. So can you answer me this very simple question? Was Mr. Clausen? Remember, you are under oath. You will go to jail if you do not answer this correctly. Was Mr. Clausen present at the society for a meeting on February 23rd, 2025 to receive the N-word pass because he was 1/10 African American? Yes or no?
Do I get a cheeseburger?
Is cheeseburger yes and hamburger no?
No, I don't. I want to know if I get a cheeseburger.
Yes or no, Jobadiah?
All right.
No,
Attorney Jefferbaum, I'm afraid I'm going to have to remove this
He give me a cheeseburger.
And
Then not out. He gave me a cheeseburger.
For lack of the state of mind to present.
I told you right now. I'll tell you right now.
I would like to bring up the my witness, the ghost who never lies.
The ghost who never lies.
Your witness is a doctor.
Only I can talk to him and see him. Yeah.
Okay.
Objection, hearsay.
What the hell are you talking about?
Ghost.
How do we know if this ghost is real?
Can you see him? Can you see him, prosecutor?
Yes.
All right. Good enough for me.
This is my. What am I getting called up for here? This is my patient. He has schizophrenia.
What?
The prosecutor.
Who's your patient?
He's got schizophrenia.
Ghost who never lies. You overheard Addison on the phone saying that that's the only reason why I got a girlfriend, just to say the N-word. Am I right?
Breaking news.
Objection. What is the relation of the doctor to Addison? And why would they have any personal relationship? Objection. How do we know this is a ghost who never lies?
Sustained. How do we know this is the real ghost and not the fake ghost?
Actually, may I be allowed to cross-examine the witness for a brief moment? I know it's not customary to cross-examine before the prosecution is done, but I would like to ask a question that is on my mind.
Yes, but
Sustained.
like you
Go
said,
ahead.
yes, but
Um,
no, hold
So,
I
what is your? I'm sorry. What is your name, Doctor? I'm not sure if we were introduced properly.
Jebediah the Third.
Jebediah the Third. Are you related to the other Jebediah?
My father?
Yes. Do you know what society does he run?
He is in. I don't know exactly. I just know that he went up north
Is
on the
it
East
the N-word
Coast.
Society of Eastern America?
I have no idea if he's over there. I just know he's on the East Coast.
Okay. Now, what is your personal relationship with the prosecutor, and have you ever mentally evaluated the prosecutor before?
Yes, I have. He says that he can see ghosts, but he definitely cannot. He has been taking. He's supposed to be taking medicine, but he just doesn't.
Interesting. Are you now? This may seem like a very silly question, but are you the ghost who never lies?
I don't know. I have no idea who he talks to when he says that.
Yeah, I don't know either. I rest my case.
Ooh. Yeah, this witness is also proven to be unreliable. Prosecutor Giovanni, we are approaching the end of this case. Do you have any last evidence that you would like to?
if you don't say he's guilty, you like big black guys.
Well,
Objection, that is not a way to conduct an
prosecutor is
argument.
racist.
Prosecutor is saying that if you do not agree with his method of thinking, you're well, you're gay, and that is not a proper way to conduct yourself in the courtroom. I think he should be suspended from court operations.
I will contemplate my actions. But do you have any last minute evidence that you would like to put up?
Let me pull up his love letter that clearly states the reason why.
And in this letter does it say that Addison would be getting the N-word?
Yes.
Your Honor, may I be allowed to question the prosecution about the nature of this letter?
I'll allow it.
So, Mr. Prosecutor, remember you are under oath. When was this letter dated?
As included, it stated like around May 20th.
Your Honor, I would like a motion to dispel this evidence as it is not evident in the court proceeding because the time Mr. Clausen was granted the N-word pass was February 23rd, 2025. We were trying to prove that he got a girlfriend specifically to say the N-word, and he was given the pass well before that date. So if he was given it, it was simply a matter of coincidence because he had already had it. If I have a Porsche, I don't go out and try and get another Porsche.
That is very
Just
true.
say I have a Porsche. I already have a Porsche. I can say I have a Porsche. I don't need to go out and get two Porsches to say I have one Porsche.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa. This man is clearly unstable because if he has the ability to get two Porsches,
That is
Your
also
Honor,
very true. Who in the
Your Honor,
world
I'd
would
like
ever
to bring
want
up the
drive-
doctor's testimony that the prosecutor has not been taking his meds and he is actively schizophrenic.
Okay.
Um,
Do you have any last minute evidence you would like to provide, Mr. Jeffrey Bob?
Your Honor, I believe the evidence is sufficient enough to determine that Mr. Clausen is already African American. He can already say the N-word. He did not need to get the girlfriend to be granted the pass. And if she did grant him the pass, which, the love letter clearly states she did, well, that is clearly a coincidence, and there's no need for a second pass. He already said it. Therefore, this completely dispels the reason why we're all here today, is the reason, that my client is here today, is that he's accused of getting a black girlfriend to just say the N-word. I believe I have proven that to be utterly false today, and I know the members of the jury and the judge will decide the right thing today. Thank you. I rest my arguments.
One last thing. Prosecutor Giovanni, in the relationship right now, does Mr. Clausen have the N-word pass?
do you?
I mean,
Say it, Addison.
I mean,
Go on.
No, wait, hang on.
I can't.
Addison, do you actively have the N-word pass from Kaya at this moment?
I'm not.
You are under oath.
I'm. Ooh. Yes.
Your Honor, this already proves what we already knew. I have never argued that he doesn't have two of them. I'm arguing that he did not get a girlfriend to say it because he already had the pass.
Does the jury have a verdict?
I did, but I
Y'all
don't
better.
want to change
You,
it. But
nah, that
I'll
shit's
stick with
wild.
Thank
Well,
you.
then it is under my duty as judge in this court of law to announce Mr. Addison Clausen not guilty.
Yes, I'm the best fucking
Let's
lawyer.
fucking go!